like I know we both have a tendency to go on long, but try to give everything like relatively quick, short form.
Okay.
So like, what do you think about Christmas being exploited for gifts and presents, even though it's a Christian holiday? Do you feel like that's exploitative or a bad thing, or what do you think about that?
I think honestly, I love Christmas. I love all the traditions about it. People say that we do gifts because Jesus got gifts from the three kings that came and gifted to him, Mary, and Joseph. But um, I think obviously there's a lot of commercialism in Christmas, and there's a lot of like pagan traditions. Saint Nick is supposed to be one of the saints of the past or whatever, and he did good deeds. So like I understand the origins of all those things. But I think as long as we understand that it is about Jesus, it is supposed to be a celebration of Jesus's birth. That's the most important thing.
But that's not the most important thing, clearly. There's a lot of people who don't even think about that or aren't even Christian, and they just do it as an excuse to give gifts or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. But that is originally the reason we even celebrate Christmas.
So, does Saint Nick, according to scripture or whatever, does he look like what Santa Claus is supposed to look like, or is he kind of chubby like that, or what?
Mm. So Saint Nick isn't in the Bible at all. It's just kind of like a legend, I guess. But basically, he gave apples and oranges to the stockings of children that were starving in some city. But
Mhm.
it's not in the Bible or anything. He just happened to be a Christian.
Okay. And
Yeah.
like around when did that happen, do you think?
I think it was supposed to be like people were celebrating Christmas for Jesus's birthday, and then he kind of did that on Christmas to give gifts to like starving children. So that kind of came after the fact.
Or like how many of the major holidays would you credit to Christianity or would you object to? Like is Halloween kind of satanic maybe a little bit or
Yeah, Halloween is definitely not a Christian holiday. But like Easter is totally a Christian holiday. Um yeah. I mean, if you think about it, Saint Valentine is supposed to be like Valentine's Day, but I'm not Catholic, so I don't really like indulge in a lot of the saints stories
uh,
and stuff.
but like Easter is like the birth, right? Is that like when he came back to life?
So Christmas is the birth of Jesus, and then Easter is whenever Jesus died on the cross, is Good Friday, and then Easter Sunday is whenever he rose again. So it's like that whole weekend.
Wait, but you said so Christmas is his original birthday.
Yes, Christmas is the birthday celebration, essentially.
But then how did that coincide with the Saint Nick doing that random thing of giving people stuff and
Yeah. So they were already celebrating Christmas because it was Jesus's birth, and so they
uh
were having celebrations. That was just something he did on Christmas, but it was like hundreds of years later.